When you look at the incredible census numbers that are coming out of the U.S. Census, 50 million Latinos in the United States is what the census is estimating there currently are. That 1 in 25 babies, 25% of all babies are Hispanic. And this is a huge sea change for this country. A double question. The first part is, how do you think the Democratic Party is responding to that change? And then I'm going to ask you how you think the Republicans are doing. But first things first.
I believe the way you can define who's doing what with Hispanics is look at what takes place here in the Senate. Who votes for issues that are important to the Hispanic community? That's not a close call. Whether it's comprehensive immigration reform, whether it's the DREAM Act, whether it's housing, whether it's health care, whether it's education, it's who votes right. You can run all the fancy ads you want and talk about what a great person you are, but unless you step up to the bar here and vote right, you haven't done your job. And I would say about that large growth of the Hispanic community, that isn't anything that bothers me at all. My father-in-law, my wife's father was born in Russia. My grandmother was born in England. My mother-in-law, the Lithuanian extraction. We are a nation of immigrants. The main difference with the large flow of immigrants today is the color of their skin. Difference between you and me, that's the difference. We've always had immigrants, and the mere fact that we have a lot of people coming from Mexico, Central and South America, it's no change. We've always had them coming, whether it was the Irish, whether it was the Italians, we've always had large immigration. There have been books written that that's one reason we're a strong country, is because we have new blood coming all the time, exciting new blood wanting to advance and to succeed in this world.
Marco Rubio is obviously a new colleague of yours in the U.S. Senate, and it seems as if his rhetoric isn't any different, even though he happens to be Latino. We're hearing that he is against raising the debt ceiling, and another kind of almost comes from the same template of Republicans. You have done extremely well according to the Latino community. What advice would you give Marco Rubio?
Don't forget who he is. Marco Rubio was raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. He's from Las Vegas. He went to high school there. His cousin serves in the Nevada State Legislature. Marco Rubio has to understand who he is and who he represents. He doesn't represent the Tea Party. He represents the state of Florida, the third largest populated state in the country, who have all kinds of problems, and he has to recognize those. We can't have people voting to close down the government. We can't have people voting not to increase the debt limit. This is our country, and I'm confident. I'm confident Marco, with his upbringing in Las Vegas, will do a better job than he has been.